Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joanna with Remnant Real Estate Solutions, and I've gotten myself into another property. Although this one is a little bit different and may be the start of something very special. We are here at 4307 3rd Street in Richmond. This property came to me from a wholesaler, and I got one house. There's a double garage on the other side, but altogether I have 5 lots. Now these lots are from way back when, and they are small lots. So each lot is 25 feet wide by 100 feet long. The requirements in Henrico County for lots is 50 feet wide and 100 long, somewhat like that. Definitely the 50-foot wide is a must. So I didn't have that. I did submit to the county to see if they would let me divide this into 3 lots, to combine some and then divide them into 3 lots with only 41.25 feet wide, and they said no. So now that they shot me down to build 3, I've decided to keep this house, fix it up, turn it into a rental, refinance it with its own mortgage, but leave these 2 lots, which equal the 50 feet wide requirements. Since I meet the 50-foot wide requirement, I have submitted a variance for Henrico to allow me to build here, to knock that garage down and build here. There is one caveat. It's always something. So what I don't have that is a requirement is 6,000 square feet in area for the lot. So I asked for a variance for that only, and not the width, not the length, but just the lot square footage. And so it's looking like I might get it. I do have to wait a couple months for them to make a decision. And if not, I've got another plan. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna show you what I have. You ready to go inside? Let's take a look. So here we have the living room. It has hardwood floors, which are great. We're gonna keep these hardwood floors. This is an older home where dining rooms were definitely prevalent there. We're gonna do something different in order to maximize income. So this is currently a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home, but we're gonna take this dining room away. We're gonna close this off and open here just to have a hallway going down. And then we're gonna turn this dining room into a bedroom. It's gonna be pretty easy because it already has a closet and it already has a window for egress. So all we're doing is closing off this opening and opening up this wall, which is not load bearing, just to walk straight down the hallway we'll create. So this is the first bedroom. And in older homes, usually the bedrooms are joined, and that is the case here. So although this is a separate bedroom, has its own closet, has egress windows. Most of the windows throughout the home have been replaced, but this is an original wood window that will get repaired or replaced. It is in need of something. So something's gonna happen. But as you can see here, we do have an opening to the second bedroom. So in this second bedroom, we have kind of the same thing, hardwood floors. We do have a closet in here. As you can see, the ceilings are textured ceilings, which we may or may not remove. It's not gonna make a huge difference in a rental because this property will be a rental, which is exactly why we're adding the 3rd bedroom, so we can make more and rent. 3 bedrooms, rent for more than 2 bedrooms. This bedroom also goes into the bathroom, so it has the bathroom adjoining to it. This is a full bathroom. It does need some updating for sure, but it has all the fixtures that are needed. We will be updating this bathroom with new toilet and new vanity. The shower is fine, and the ceiling needs work. Paint throughout also. So this is the dining room that we're changing into the third bedroom. As you can see, it does have a closet. The heating elements used to be in here, which was a gas furnace. That's gone now. We will have central heat and air, and all of the housing will be in the attic. So we'll be able to fully use this closet. Over here, you can see it enters into the kitchen. So the hallway will just run this strip down. And over here will be the bedrooms. Walls coming all the way down here to create the hallway. This kitchen definitely needs some updating because now we're taking away the dining room. So this kitchen has to be available for cooking and for somewhere for people to sit and eat. We are getting new countertops and probably changing the placement of things in this kitchen, where the refrigerator, where the stove goes, all those things, in order to increase the usable space in here to be able to add a table. This was a back porch. Before I purchased this property, this back porch had already been enclosed to include laundry, washer and dryer out here, and just storage things. So we will keep this. It has the original exterior window. We're gonna close that off because right now that's looking into the bathroom. We're gonna close that off, and the floor is also sinking. So we're gonna fix that issue and heat and cool this area, which will increase the square footage. And so when you increase square footage, you increase value. So that will help with the appraised value, and the appraised value is what I use when I'm going to get a loan to refinance it and put a mortgage on it. Currently, all of my properties are purchased with private money. My private money lenders lend me their money to give them a great return, and I get to use their money to do my projects. On the exterior, this porch needs some work. So we'll be fixing the columns that seem to be rotting a bit. We'll fix those. We'll paint everything on the porch black, black columns, black base, black trim throughout the whole house, the exterior of the house. All of the trim board will be painted black as well, and the base. And we're gonna put black shutters on the front. That storm door is going to be gone. We're going to go with something without bars and make it look a little bit nicer. And we'll put some rails on the side of the porch to kind of enclose it on that side. The siding, there's some siding that needs repairs throughout. The soffit and fascia throughout needs to be repaired as well. As you can see, the chimney is crumbling, so we don't need the chimney anymore since we're not using the furnace or venting anything out of that chimney. So we're just going to cap the chimney. So guys, you see this? It looks pretty dangerous, right? It's all gonna be fixed. So you can see the old oil tanks here, the old oil tank that was used to heat the house. And you can see where the fascia and the soffit is just gone and deteriorating back here. You can see that these cables are coming in very low. Only the higher one is the power cable, but it's still a little bit low. Nothing's gonna be driving back here, so it's not likely that anyone would bump into it, but if we can get it raised a little higher, that'd be great. And these cables that are coming in must be taken down. This door leads to that laundry room because this was the old porch. And you see all the trim around that needs to be redone. So here's that garage that is in limbo. Should we tear it down, or will we be allowed to tear it down and build new, completely new house here? Or will I have to keep it and turn it into an accessory dwelling unit or ADU? So I'm gonna go through the latter because if I get to build a new house first, that'll be my first new build, and you'll get to see all the details of it. If it's an ADU, I've already done an ADU before, But I'll tell you what I would do here because this is a very big garage. Come inside, let's take a look. So we've been working in this garage. There was a lot of stuff left and there's still a lot of stuff left, but you can see the size of this garage. This garage already has electricity over here, no running water, but that's an easy fix. And so here, this garage is so big that I could do a 2-bedroom, 1 bath out of this garage. So I would put 1 bedroom here. Obviously these doors would be gone. And I would just have an entrance kind of in this area. This would be the living room with an open kitchen, dining room there. And then on this back half, I would do 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. There is like a storage building on the back side of here. So I just opened that wall for a bathroom, either a bathroom or closet. It's a big space. So this could be a 2-bedroom, 1 bath accessory dwelling unit that I would rent, maybe Airbnb out or a short-term rental, because Airbnb is not the only one in the market, or a midterm rental. So I have options if the county does not comply with my variance request. So there you have it, folks. You see what I've gotten myself into again. And I am hopeful that the county is going to give me the go-ahead to take this garage and knock it down and build something new while keeping this as a rental. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting on them to make a decision, I'm looking for more properties. So if you have a property that you're looking to sell, or you know someone that's looking to sell a property, give me a call. 804-596-9110. I look forward to working with you.